Hi, Clark Reid with you with today's tech headlines. Give us a like if you enjoy the reports or find them useful. You can tap the like button, and also if you'd like, you can subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and you'll know when each new report is up and ready for you. Microsoft just held a special event leading into Build 2024 and announced updates of Surface devices and also teased some major developments in AI. TheVerge.com reports Microsoft CEO Nadella announced a new category of computers called Copilot Plus. The units will run ARM-based Snapdragon X Elite and Plus processors from Qualcomm, and down the road, they apparently will be running on Intel and AMD chips too. Microsoft claims Copilot Plus's PCs will be 58% faster than the M3 MacBook Air, and besides Microsoft's own Surface line, Copilot Plus devices are coming from Lenovo, Dell, Acer, Asus, and HP. One of the major AI features available in Copilot Plus PCs is Recall. It's a new tool, and it runs locally on your device, logs everything you do on your computer, allowing you to search for and retrieve content you've interacted with. That makes it possible to uncover a conversation you've had in apps like Discord, or even a specific PowerPoint slide you went to that you were working on earlier. Copilot is getting OpenAI's new GPT-4o model, not 0, which lets the AI answer questions based on what you see on your screen. And yeah, you're saying, okay, this is all cool, but how much? The 13-inch Surface Pro starts at $999.99. It comes in black, blue, beige, and platinum. And a new Surface Laptop 6 13.8-inch screen and a 15-inch display option. The lowball price model is also $999.99, same color choices as the Surface Pro. Apple COO Jeff Williams has reportedly been to Taiwan working to lock down a supply of the upcoming 2-nanometer chips from Taiwan Semiconductor. According to MacRumors.com, the COO and the president of TSMC discussed custom AI chips built on the chipmaker's 2-nanometer process. It's due to go into production next year. The iPhone 15 Pro runs on the A17 Pro chip, which is a 3-nanometer chip from TSMC. The smaller footprint allows more transistors to be packed into less space, increasing both the efficiency and performance. Even the latest Apple M4 chip uses the 3-nanometer process. TSMC says they're projecting a 10 to 15% performance gain and power consumption reductions. This is cool, up to 30% with the upcoming 2-nanometer chips compared to the latest 3-nanometer ones. Last fall, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, called Scarlett Johansson and pitched her on being the voice of ChatGPT 4.0. The actress said she declined the offer after, quote, much consideration and for personal reasons, unquote. But when OpenAI demoed GPT-4o, the company's latest large language model last week, she said, my friends, family, and the general public all noted how much the newest system named Sky sounded like me. And Gadget says apparently Altman had called her 2 days before the debut and asked her if she'd reconsider, and then put out the product before she could even respond. The net is Johansson hired a lawyer, and now OpenAI is, quote, pausing the use of Sky, the voice that sounds like Scarlett. Apparently, it's not a clone of her voice either. It's according to the people at OpenAI, they hired another voice actor who basically is mimicking Scarlett. And OpenAI claims that it doesn't mimic her voice, which is crazy because it sounds almost just like her. And by the way, this is why SAG-AFTRA voice artists and broadcasters and all fought so hard in the strike last year for the clauses that they got that give actors and voice artists and broadcasters under new contracts the right to refuse a voice cloning and the right to an agreement of a reasonable payment to use one's voice. It's a pretty personal thing, one's voice or likeness. And in some cases, there's been a lot of protection against that. Look at the people that are representing the estate of Marilyn Monroe, for example. They've made a pot of money, but you've got to license everything having to do with Marilyn or they'll come after you. Same kind of thing with Elvis. It's a pretty widely known fact that EV battery packs drop dramatically in performance in very cold or very hot weather. Now, Porsche has invested in a startup that claims their tech will make cold weather charging and performance much more reliable. TechCrunch.com reports South 8 Technologies has developed a method of filling batteries with pressurized liquefied gas electrolyte instead of a liquid one. The cold weather issue occurs because the low temperature makes the liquid electrolyte thicken and then not work as well. This should avoid that issue, and as a bonus, South 8 says they think it'll cut the cost of lithium-ion batteries by some 30%. And that's huge because with EVs, battery costs are about a third of the entire cost of the vehicle. The South 8 tech also reduces the size of the battery pack. Porsche, though, right now is mainly excited about the cold weather improvements at this point. Lots of improvements in the pipeline for EV batteries, and they can't get here too soon. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.